St. Bonaventure head women's soccer coach Manoj Khettry before the Bonnies leave for the Atlantic 10 tournament this week. Coach, you'll face Butler in the 4-5 game. Before we get to the Bulldogs, let's talk about the beginning of the season. You started 0-6-1, and then you also started 0-2 in the Atlantic 10, and now here you are 8-4 your last 12. You're the 5 seed in the tournament. Kind of talk about the year beginning to end and now heading into the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I said all along that we wanted to play the toughest non-conference schedule that we could. There were two reasons for that. One is, obviously you want to play as many good teams as possible to prepare for conference. But, we had a young team, and I think, with young players, you have to show them what their limitations are and the things they need to do in order to get better. The hard part during all of that was keeping kids' confidence high and getting them to believe that, we were getting better, that we could see progress. And I think you do that in a number of ways, by measuring and keeping track of certain statistics. But, they bought in. 8-4 over the last 12 games. We, I guess, are playing, some of our best soccer when we need to the most.
You are 3-0 in your last 3 games. Butler is 3-0-1. You're both hot at the right time. Kind of talk about that matchup.
Yeah, I would tell you that I think they've been hot probably the whole conference season. I think they've only lost one game. I think they're 5-1-3. So I mean, they've been very good through the non-conference, and that continued through the conference. I think for us, it's been more recent. But I think part of that is also because we had our backs against the wall. This morning in practice, I asked the girls, after we lost to Dayton on Friday, on Saturday I told you we had to win our next 3 games, and I said, that's all I said. Now, if I told you that you have to win your next 3 games, 2 of them you're going to have to win in double overtime. 1 of them you're going to have to win being a goal behind, and then the other game you're going to have to win being a goal down as well as a man down. I said, what would you have said to me? And they said, we would have said we couldn't do it. And I said, but we did do it. So I think it's a testament to their character, their heart, their will. I think that's what's made us hot at the end of the season. I think we're playing good soccer and we know who we are, so that certainly helps. But, late in the season, it's about will and it's about desire.
Speak to the challenges of playing a conference opponent for the first time in your history in the A-10 tournament.
I think after the first minute or two, I think it won't make a difference. It's a game. It's the 4-5 game. It's the A-10 tournament. You're eliminated. I think actually not having any familiarity with them helps a little bit. I think, sometimes past history and results can affect how teams approach games. Neither one of us have played each other, so I think both teams are going to just rely on what they do best and be who they are.
You mentioned the 4-5 matchup. You've been there at the A-10 tournament 5 years in a row now. You've played in the 4-5 game every year. You're kind of accustomed to it. Does that help you at all? Your team's a little bit accustomed to that, or kind of speak to that? And it's very unique that you're in that situation seemingly every year.
I think the seeding, obviously, if you're a 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 seed, I think it's fantastic. The thing that I'm most proud of is that over the course of 5 years, we've never finished lower than 5th. And in this year, when we have 16 teams, we still managed to finish 5th. And I think that's just a great accomplishment. It speaks to the consistency that we've had in the program and the quality of player and person we've had in the program. The 4-5 game is a difficult game, but I'm going to tell you, with the format of this year's tournament, where 1 and 2 aren't protected and don't get a bye, I think every one of those games is going to be difficult. I was an assistant in the Big 12, and one year 7 and 8 played in the final. So everyone's got to show up. You got to play. Anyone can beat anyone. Are there a couple of teams that are favorites? Absolutely, but I really think that if you undervalue an opponent, don't respect them, that you could pay in the harshest way possible.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.